my name is Lauren. I am the Children's Librarian at North Hampton Public Library, and today we're doing a very special story time. So I am here at somebody's farm, and we're going to tell stories to chickens today. So we will first start by showing you some chickens, and of course introducing the woman who owns the chickens. So let's meet Lisa.
Hello, I'm Lisa Cody, and we live here in North Hampton, and we live on 4 acres with 23 chickens. This is Morning Glory's farm and Lily's Place greenhouse on Post Road, and I'm happy to be here with you. In order to have this many chickens, you need to live on a large piece of land like this, or otherwise you have to have 10 chickens. They need water 2 or 3 times a day. And I always pet the chickens when I can, because that makes them friendly. And I have different breeds of chickens. These are Buff Orpingtons, the yellow. The red ones are, go back to that. This is Oreo, he has a name. And there's a couple of other varieties. My white one is named Strawberry Shortcake in the back. The children named her years ago. She's one of my oldest chickens. And he's the biggest, but he's one of the youngest chickens.
And that one's a rooster, right?
Yes, he's the rooster.
Ooh, look at him flap.
And those black and white ones are called Bod Rock. Oh, the red ones, I can't think what it is. And they love the leaves. They love to play in the leaves. They are outdoors most of the day. When it snows out, like it did last week, we had to shovel because they will not come out unless you shovel them a path.
And so what did you just feed them?
I fed them grain. It's layer pellets, so they will lay eggs. And this time of year, because it gets dark early at night and it's still dark in the morning, they do not lay very many eggs at this time of year. Because inside the coop there's no heat, no light, and they are very happy because they all cuddle together, but they will not lay a lot of eggs until spring.
Oh, okay.
So right now they eat a lot of food, they play, and just don't provide us with the eggs.
And on a normal day in the spring, how many eggs do they lay?
They get 1 egg a day every 26 hours, and with all the chickens, they don't all lay 1 egg per day. They lay, I might get 12, 14 eggs a day, and then the next day I might get 14, 16 eggs a day. So basically, some of them lay on Monday, some of them lay on Tuesday. It depends on what their cycle is. And then I have one that loves to live outdoors, and this is her right here. She often I call her the escape artist, because she often hops out of the coop and runs all over the yard. But that's another thing, I don't let them out because we have hawks in the sky, and we also have foxes and coyotes. And by letting them run all over my yard, we often don't have the number of chickens at night. When we put them back in, there's 2 missing, and nobody wants to see that happen. The chickens are too beautiful. So that's the mystery. I gotta get. See, right now that one's resting in the corner. She's a Buff Orpington. And you'll notice on a few of the chickens, if you can see it when you're watching this, some of them are missing a few feathers, and that happens because during the year they go through a cycle called molting, and they lose some of their feathers, and then once in a while a chicken will peck another feather off of a chicken because they want them to move over at night. They are basically very, very friendly. And I've been doing this for 7 years, so if I didn't like doing this, I wouldn't still be doing it now. It's a lot of fun. And you also can take a lot of what the chickens leave behind and use in your garden, which is very important for growing vegetables and plants, flowers. Mr. Oreo, you are very loud today. So we'll go take a look at the inside of the coop.
Sounds good.
Okay. This is a Buff Orpington, and she's a sweet little girl. And today we have 3 eggs. So one probably came from her, and 2 other chickens laid 2 eggs. Hopefully later today we will have more eggs for our breakfast. And then inside of the coop is where I feed them. There's 2 hanging feeding coops. Here's the other one. And water bowls. And you always have to hold their wings to make them feel safe. Inside the coop we have 6 boxes where the chickens can go and lay their eggs. And at night they lay right here on this board. And there might be 10 of them, and they all squeeze together and stay warm. And they go on this side, and they have boards in there where they can lay. And they always lay up in the air because they feel safe. And this is the baskets we use for our eggs. And sometimes I hide treats up there for them. They love to have treats. We need to give her a name. So maybe the children at the library can give her a name. And then I will start calling her that.
Okay, so before we start a story, we are going to sing our hello song today. So, you ready? If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, one that's not too long and snory. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. Let's do that one more time. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, one that's not too long and snory. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. All right. Do you think our chicken friend here is ready for a story now? I think so.
Yes.
So, our first story today is Hippity Skip, Little Chick. This is by Joe Brown. And the publisher is Tiger Tales. So, Little Chick hopped out of bed one bright sunny morning. "Let's play, Mom," he chirped. "I need to keep these eggs safe and warm, Little Chick. Just a little while longer," said Mom, "but I'm sure you'll find someone to play with in the barnyard." Little Chick skipped outside and looked around. Just then, some geese ran past him. "Honk, honk," they cried. "Come run with us." Whiz! Little Chick thought that running looked like fun, so he ran too. You think that looks like fun? Little Chick ran along quite fast for such a little chick. Whoosh! Wow, that is fast. Faster and faster he ran. So fast, his little legs got tangled up and he tripped. Eek! And skidded into a lamb. Bah! Said the lamb. "That looks like fun, but why don't you try this?" and she bounced around. Boing, boing. Little Chick thought bouncing looked like fun, so he bounced too. Boing! Little Chick managed a little bounce, which was quite a big bounce for such a little chick. And he bounced, and he bounced, and he bounced. He bounced so high that he flew through the air. Uh-oh, this chicken's ready to fly through the air. Yikes! And right into Pony. Oops, said the pony. Nice bouncing, little chick. Why don't you try jumping over this fence with me? And the pony jumped right over the fence. Yee-haw! Little Chick thought that jumping looked like fun, so he jumped too. Little Chick took a little jump, then he took a bigger jump, then he took a really big jump right over the fence and into the next field. Kerplunk! And landed right on top of Piglet. Oops, I'm sorry, said Little Chick. Jumping is so much fun, but I need more practice landing. Splat! If you think that's fun, try this, said the Piglet, rolling in the mud. It's terrific. That looks like fun, said Little Chick. So he scratched at the ground and he took a little roll. Then he did a wiggly, dusty, skippy dance until there was dust everywhere. Achoo! This is the most fun of all, he cried. Do you think that looks like fun?
Yes.
Great rolling, Little Chick, said the Piglet. I'm having so much fun today, said Little Chick. All this hopping, running, rolling, skipping. I can't wait to tell my mom. See you later, Piggy. And he skipped across the barnyard to the hen house. Where he found a big surprise. Hello, Little Chick, said Mom. Meet your new brothers and sisters. Look at all the eggs. They all hatched into chicks. Yahoo! Yelled Little Chick. Now we can all play together. And all the little chicks played hopping, running, rolling, skipping games for the rest of the day. Yippee! That's the end. Did you like that story?
Yes.
All right. Now, why don't we do a song? Let me just get my props. 1 second. Okay, so now we're going to sing Old MacDonald. And now we have a new guest with us. We have a Rhode Island red chicken. So, ready? 1, 2, 3. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a duck, E-I-E-I-O, with a quack quack here and a quack quack there, here quack there quack everywhere, quack quack. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O, with a moo moo here and a moo moo there, here moo, there moo, everywhere moo moo. Old MacDonald had a cow, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a chicken, E-I-E-I-O, with a bok bok here and a buck, buck there. Here a buck, there a buck, everywhere a buck, buck. Old MacDonald had a chicken. E-I-E-I-O. Why don't we do one more? Old MacDonald had a pig. E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a pig. E-I-E-I-O. With a oink oink here and a oink oink there. Here oink, there oink, everywhere oink oink. Old MacDonald had a pig. E-I-E-I-O. Oh wow, you did such a great job singing. Clap your hands, everybody. Good job. Okay, I think we're ready for one more story. All right, let's get it. On the Farm by David Elliott, illustrated by Holly Mead. This book was published by Candlewick Press. Wow, that's a really big farm on those pages. The rooster. We met a rooster today. Do you remember? The rooster crows and struts. He's got feathers. He's got guts. Oh, the rooster struts and crows. What's he thinking? No one knows. The cow makes milk standing grazing. Abracadabra, she's utterly amazing. The pony whinnies in the wind, kicks in his stall. He's as mighty as his cousin, just not as tall. Who's his cousin? You're right, a horse. The dog sleeps with one eye open in the shady farmhouse yard. You might think he's keeping cool. Beware, he's keeping guard. The sheep began his woolly life as gentle as a lamb. Too bad he turned into a ram. Bam! The barn cat. Mice had better think twice. The goat eats everything from trash to trillium. Hey, look out, he'll knock you silly. When he's bad, we call him William. When he's good, he's just our Billy. Silly old goat. The pig. Her tail as coy as a ringlet. In her eye, there's a delicate sheen. Some look at her and see a sow. I see a beauty queen. The snake coils in the garden like a spring, or the wild and winding melody he hears but cannot sing. The bees tell their story, sweet and old. It begins in clover, it ends with gold. Ooh, what's related to bees that's gold? Is it that sweet, sweet honey? The bull knows what he likes. Cows and corn. Knows what he is. Muscle and horn. The turtle lifts her fossil head and blinks. 1, 2, 3 times in the awful light. In her house, it's always night. The duck quacks. The goose honks. The hen squawks. But the rabbit listens, listens, listens. And doesn't make a sound. The end.